Everyone, it's nice to be back. I apologize for not being very consistent with my content. I really haven't been, and I admit to it. Uh, it was my goal to be, but like like college. This is the nice part about college. This is very fun part about college. Rather, you never really know what the road is because you haven't really stepped into it. I am still a college student. I'm still going through this phase, and this semester I had to correct a lot of things that went wrong for me in my first semester. So I had to take time off my side hustles and just completely focus on myself. It was something that I had to do when it comes to like my career in general, because it was required for me. I had to demand myself to do that, uh, and that meant that I had to take time off content rather. um, so just to like recap, if I was to take my first semester, I came here and I was like super. I was emotionally overwhelmed. Like when I came to McGill, because initially I felt very average. I felt I felt like I was untalented here. I never thought that I'd reach and live out my dreams. I thought I'm going to be like a normal person, because over here, as soon as I come in, I think all of us get hit with this thing called an imposter syndrome, where we do not believe ourselves too well, and we tend to doubt ourselves through the entire semester. And I think my CV was fine through the first semester. I did a lot of projects, I met a lot of people, I did a lot of networking, I did a lot of things in my first semester. But something that went wrong for me was academics, meaning to my profession, academics is not the most pivotal thing. It's all the experience that you get. But it's always nice to know that you know your content to a certain degree, and there is this thing known as a safety GPA, where you need to stick above this level to be at a position where you could apply anywhere in the world. And that's the position where I wanted to be academically, and I wanted to keep my doors open for all sorts of like opportunities, even academically. So I wanted to keep a good balance between both those things. That's just my personal goal. But I completely and totally failed in my first semester. I didn't fail my subjects. I passed everything. I passed some of them pretty okay actually, but it just wasn't right. Like I wasn't performing at my potential. And this semester, I think I think uh, I felt really bad at the end of my first semester, because it was a lot to take in. It was a lot. It was moving out of my hometown. It was coming here. It was not like feeling like I lost a part of my identity over here, feeling like I don't belong here, feeling very average. I had all these emotions going on during my first semester. But I think all of those things literally made a 180 switch when I hit my second semester. And I think that just came down to uh, like a mindset change actually. It wasn't it really was me telling myself at the beginning of this year that I will take control of my life, and I will fix things when it's needed to when it's needed to be fixed, you know. So like, and sometimes it's demotivating. I mean, I have enough and more people backing me up. I have my mother, I have my mentors, I have my friends. But at the same time, the chit chatter is that if you screw up your first semester, your grades are gonna go down, your career could be messy and all of that. Like, and there was a lot to take in coming into second semester, because I was taking harder courses and all of that. But but I think at the end of the semester I know that I flipped it around. But the story goes as such that at the beginning of the year I was like, I need to fix this. I need to get my life into my own hands. I need to just cut down all these bad habits. I just made a mental list of all the things I did wrong from my first semester. I just became very critical about myself. I did not give myself any sort of excuses. I noted down all the times I've procrastinated. I noted down all the times where I shouldn't have taken a video call. I shouldn't have been in this conversation. I shouldn't have gone overboard with these things. I took a note. I shouldn't have watched a basketball match while doing work, because it wasn't really necessary and it wasn't really break. It was literally me taking time off my work to watch a basketball match, things like that. I noted those bad habits down. Like a mental note, I sometimes I just don't write things. Sometimes I just have process things in my head, and I just set out to fix things. And what I realized is you have to make a lot of sacrifices on the way. I realized that I couldn't talk to my friends back at home as much as I did my first semester. Of course, my friends are nice enough to understand that, but it's a sacrifice that I have to make. I think in my first semester I was super homesick. I did not have a good support system in Montreal, but I started getting to know more people as friends. I think I got to know like more genuine friends across my second semester, and I think that helps a lot at university. I think it's super like your friend circle at university can like the importance of your friend circle at university cannot be understated because I mean of course your friends back at home are really important. Like to me, like my friends back at home, like that's home to me. Wherever I go, that's home to me. The friends that I, especially the friends that I met on my gap year, those guys like I do anything for them. You know, but and of course like some in school, but like the people that bonded across my gap year, like they know who they are. Um, so like to me, it's like I think I found a really good, very motivated friend circle across my second semester that I really, really gelled with. Initial semester, I just couldn't find anyone who just vibed with me. I was not in a good residence hall. I wasn't in a residence hall that clicked with me. I wasn't emotionally backed at McGill as much as I was in my second semester. And I think that helped a lot. So me letting other people come in and not playing hero ball, kind of asking help from other people, um, and also giving help to other people, doing both those things kind of like boosted me up initially. And I think my grades, I think there were things that I didn't pay attention to in my first semester, like the small assignments they gave. Like obviously I did it, but like I didn't do it to the perfection because I thought okay I'll catch up in the final. But something everyone should know about McGill finals is that they're really really hard. So you need to like start up really early, and you don't basically cannot delay with a school like this. And I think I went from day one. Like day one, I just did not stop. I was just on the grind through the entire semester, and like I said, it took me a lot of like sacrifices. I had to make a lot of sacrifices. Rather, I had to cancel a lot of things. I had to spend less time on the things that I'm passionate about, including the things that I'm passionate about, including content, because I needed to fix one very vital part of my life. And those are tough decisions that you have to make on the way. So I guess what you can learn from that is that you have to make tough decisions no matter how tough it would be. Sometimes I miss a LeBron match. I do all those things. I have to like you have to make sacrifices. It is what it is. But like I mentioned before, I think another thing that helped me is that the things that I worked on in my first year for my extracurriculars, the results for those things kind of popped up in my second semester, uh, which is nice in one way to know that my first semester wasn't a waste at all, because I think the things that I spent time on kind of like helped me up in my second semester. I In my second semester I did a bunch of projects. I met tons and tons of people, new people. I did a lot of extracurriculars. I got selected as a junior developer for the blockchain club. My grades are amazing through the first bit and towards the end, which I will get to. And at the same time, I think one of the biggest wins I've had in my entire life just happened on the spot. I think if anyone comes to North America, you realize that like getting an internship in first year is considered next to impossible. But I kind of got it done because I won a hackathon over here and I got an interview. I ran through 4 interviews. There were 2 technical interviews, 2 1 hour, two like so so basically 1 hour for each technical interview. And it was crazy. It was so difficult, and I'll get to that. I'll get to internships really soon in the next video, or maybe some other video. But I went through so many experiences in my second semester. A great emotional change, a very healthy way of looking at things, and I think I fixed it up. I really really fixed it up in terms of a career. And at the end of it, even academically, I got like a 3.84 out of 4 GPA. That's like getting 5 A stars in A levels, or like 4 A stars, or like six, I don't know, 6 A's. I don't even know. Like it's just it's good. It's and I think I got like I think I got a bunch of A's. A's is the maximum, and it really like, and those courses were much harder than my first semester. So I think I did a lot of things right. Uh, and I think the message that I can give you guys is that through all of this is that you know sometimes a transition to university could be difficult. Sometimes you might not feel adequate in this place called university, because you feel like everyone else is better than you. But I think the answer to all of it is just remaining calm through the storm. Like no matter what happens, no matter if your GPA just tanks, if you get rejected from internships, like whatever happens, I think everyone who goes to university should be calm during all sorts of storms, and you should learn how to like believe in yourself. Like I can't stress on this more. You need to learn how to believe in yourself. And many people kind of confuse that with being proud and not humble. But then again, don't I think something that my mentor Imran Jamil, something he always tells me is, don't mix up being confident versus being humble. You can always be humble and confident. So learn how to trust the process, learn how to trust your beliefs, learn how to trust your talents and your potential, and constantly invest in yourself. And don't worry about all the things around you, don't worry about the people around you. If they understand your goals, if they understand everything you want to achieve in life, they will understand your situation. So so do not forget to invest in yourself, do not forget to be critical about yourself, and always remember that there's always a fix. There's always a fix. Like the video says, the comebacks are always greater than setbacks. I've always had comebacks. Even when I was doing my A levels, I was like I was tanking during my school time because of dumb issues. Like in university, I think it was fair issues. I wasn't just used to it. But I think at uni, but I made a comeback back in A levels too. But I think I made a very good comeback back in university too, uh, because I constantly tell myself that I can be better than that slump that I've had, like this small mishap that I've had in my career. I think that's just the mentality you should develop, and you should just learn. And I think you just need to trust the fact that you'll learn to get better at all of this really fast. That you'll get used to the intensity. That you'll learn how to learn in the first place, and you'll get about things much better with years of experience. So learn how to be kind to yourself. Do not be too hard to yourself, on yourself rather, and just keep pushing. Whatever hump that you're in. Let's say you're finding your A levels hard right now, your O levels hard right now. Remember that you need to like keep your mind steady, because that's the most important element in addressing everything. And just keep your soul ready to for more things to come, because there is nothing that you can't fix in this lifetime, and there's millions of ways that you can achieve your potential. I feel good about myself now. I think I never thought of myself as a special person. I think I'm a very hardworking person, and I think I can achieve everything that I dream of achieving. And even if I don't, I have these uncomfortably big dreams that I want to achieve, that I know that while I achieve them, I will be very competent in the process. So yeah, I think I believe that anybody who goes through bad times at university or downfalls at university always has the potential to come back. And if you ever want to like reach out on like developing the mental habits of getting over that slump or getting over the bad times, you can always reach out and definitely let me know. I love to hear stories, and I hope you like mine.